Hi, and welcome. Thank you for joining. Well, at this current moment, it's 46 degrees Fahrenheit on the outside, but as shown on the thermometer here, it is 61 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, I will be sharing with you some tips that I have employed to keep the temperature in this greenhouse at an optimum level. And what is that optimum level? I desire to have it an average at no less than 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's get started. Alright, so the first thing that I have installed or in this greenhouse is I have some water containers. So I have two 55-gallon drums. The one that was blue, I have it wrapped in some black plastic, which will help to absorb more heat. And then I have two 33-gallon containers. Ideally, it would be nice to have some more, but I'll have to do some more organization of the plants so I can get the space, some additional space. So what these heat sinks do during the day when we have a good amount of sunlight, it absorbs the heat during the day and it slowly releases that heat during the night. And so that also helps to add to the temperature. Also, it's important in terms of the plants, it's important to keep the soil moist. That also helps with some absorption of the heat. And so that also helps to do some release in the night time. But it wouldn't be as much as the water because the water itself has a high specific heat capacity, so it actually will absorb much more heat. The other thing that you could do is, and I haven't done that here, I don't want to disturb the plants, but this is the northern side, so you could also have some sort of insulation sheet on the northern side of the greenhouse, and that helps to reduce the amount of heat loss. Now here also it's good to have a heater, because what the heat sink will do, it prevents the room from dropping below the freezing point. You don't ever want the room to be below the freezing point. So normally with those strategies that's employed is normally the temperature will be on average 10 degrees Fahrenheit more than the existing temperature on the outside in the evening. And so a heater comes in handy. So here I have a heater, and it's good to use a propane. You have the 20-pound cylinder propane, but it's always better to have them filled at a wholesale dealer. So I usually get mine filled at Feral Gas, and with that they have good deals where they're $11 to be filled, so it's much cheaper than getting it pre-filled from Walmart. And one of the things I like with that too is for every 4 bottles I will get 1 free. So that helps me to save some costs over the winter months. So with this heater, definitely the adapters are readily available. So you could get, and I'll show you later on the adapter that I use, but this one is from Walmart. This is the hose assembly from Walmart. Rather than using the 16-ounce propane bottle, this adapter will allow you to use the 20-pound bottles instead. This will save a lot of cost. It will work for the portable stoves and any other appliances that utilizes the propane gas, and have an adapter for the 16-ounce propane bottles. Here, also, it's good to have a fan, and that helps with the ventilation. I'll also explain later on the importance of the fan. It also helps to strengthen the structure of the leaf of the plants. So the plants will think they're out in the open air, and that helps to strengthen them. So that's a very important factor. But not only that, the fan helps with the ventilation, and it allows for an even distribution of the heat within the greenhouse. So these are just some of the factors that I use on the windows. In the past, I've done some other things, such as I've put some bubble wraps on the windows, and so that also helps to trap some air. Talking about the northern side, but it's nice to have the bubble wraps all around, and that will also help to maintain that temperature. So these are some tips. Feel free to let me know the tips that you have adopted in terms of how do you keep your greenhouse warm. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe to the Petersville Farm channel. Thank you.